Hey guys, Katrina Freds here. I wanted to do a 2-week out update. Some of you know that I have officially signed up for my pro debut, the Iowa Pro. That is in 2 weeks, like I said, November 7th. So I kind of wanted to go over what my prep kind of looked like this time around and how it was different than all my other shows. This prep has been extremely different in every sense of the way. Well, I have been coaching myself completely by myself this time, and to be completely truthful, I didn't give myself enough time to fully prepare comfortably for this show. After a few situations came up that I didn't take too well after my last show, I gained a lot of weight, and I'm so used to coming into shows, ahead of schedule. Usually I'm stage weight about 3 weeks out, 4 weeks out, and my calories, my carbs are always sky high, and they're still really high even on peak week. And I've never really had to do any cardio. I might do like a day of like 20-minute hit or 10 minutes on the stepper like twice a week. That was it. So coming into this prep and officially starting about 8 weeks out and really kicking it into high gear, I had to go about things completely differently. I had a lot of weight to drop, and I wanted to keep my muscles as full as possible. And I set a goal from the very beginning because I knew that coming into the show, I more than likely won't be as lean as I'd like to be. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm making an excuse for myself or I'm not giving it my all, because I've honestly never worked harder at anything in my life. Oh my goodness. But I wanted to see this kind of as an experiment. I knew what my body could do when it's ahead of schedule and when I gave myself more than enough time, so I kind of wanted to see what I could accomplish, where I could bring my body, and then maybe for the next show, find a happy medium in between those two, so I could arrive on time, have everything stress-free and ready to go. But yeah, so this show, I'm almost positive I'm not going to be as lean as I would like to be, but I'm gonna come in pretty close. My very first show, my stage weight was about 113. The Arnold, I was about 115. For junior nationals, I was 117. Right now, my goal is to hit the stage at 120. It's not a battle to see how much weight I can lose in a short amount of time, because that can be really unhealthy. And you don't want to lose too much weight per week, because then that affects, your metabolism, that affects your muscles. So right now, I want to come in as healthy as possible, but come in as tight as I can. I've been changing my macros and changing my cardio, so I would come in to about 120 at stage weight. And then my goal is to get a good reverse back in, and then to come in really tight for my next show. Right now, I refuse to be upset with any outcome of this show, because I know where I was 8 weeks ago. I had a really negative mind, which equaled negative actions, which then led to negative results. So I pulled myself out of there, and I started thinking in a positive way. Okay, let's work towards something. Let's push your body towards something and see what you can do. So I'm going to be happy no matter what. I really hate to come in and then not give a better physique every time. But compared to where I was 8 weeks ago, I'm pretty stinking happy. And I know from this experience that I definitely want to give myself enough time next time because I hate cardio and I love carbs. And so what my prep kind of looks like right now, for my Arnold prep and then for my Junior Nationals prep, throughout my entire prep, I used If It Fits Your Macros, and no foods were really off limits. I did clean it up quite a bit closer to the shows, but starting at about 4 weeks out, 5 weeks out, this prep, just to ensure that I get a better cut, I did go completely clean. I will be working back into If It Fits Your Macros after this show, working back in those foods at the right times. Right now, I did go to 2-a-days. I do cardio first thing in the morning, and then I eat usually sweet potatoes and egg whites, and then I go into my lifting about an hour later, and then I finish with pumpkin, oats, and my protein powder. I love my pumpkin and oats. It's so good. But I do keep protein powder in once a day. I know a lot of people take that out. I might take that out next week, but I kind of don't want to. I really like it. So I don't want to go too drastic with cutting calories or cutting carbs, just because I know I don't feel like the most energetic or the greatest right now. So I'd rather hit it harder in the gym than cut needed nutrients. So I'm going to try to keep those as high as I can for as long as possible. But we'll see. I mean, obviously things will need to change for peak week. But yeah, so I'm doing more HIIT, more cardio than last time, and I'm still trying to keep my weights as heavy as possible. I really want to keep my shoulders and my glutes as full as possible, and then just trim everything in and tighten it up. So we'll see how it goes. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm happy about the progress that I've already made. Okay, so that's pretty much a wrap of how this prep is going this time around. I'm hitting it as hard as I can. Let's see what your body can do. Your body is an amazing thing, and it can really accomplish great things if your mind works with it. So let's just see where I go. Let's see what I can do. And yeah, so 2 weeks, which really, I know I've talked to this about some people, 2 weeks out, every prep that I do, I always take a week off, because if you are not lean enough, by the time peak week comes around, your body cannot peak. If your body is holding too much fat, then peak week is just basically a waste of time. Peak week is priming your muscles and getting you ready for that carb up. And you can't properly carb up if you're not lean enough. So I have 1 week to hit it as hard as I can, get it as tight as I can, and we'll see from there how that goes. And then I can't wait to get that show tan on, because I'm really what? Really what? That makes a huge difference too. But alright, it's time to give it all you've got, and then give it some more. Yeah, but until next time, I'm gonna be hitting the stage proud of no matter what package I bring, because I know where I was and I know how far I've come. And then get a healthy reverse in, and then bring it in really tight and really strong for the next show. And I don't know when that is yet, but I will let you know. Alright, well, you guys have a great day. Keep pushing, keep working that mind, get healthy, get moving.